Okay, hello, my dear students. Thank you so much for viewing always our video about mathematics. And if you haven't viewed our previous videos, you can watch in my YouTube channel. Just type there, Teacher Gwapo, and try to find my playlist about mathematics for grade 3. Now, this afternoon or this time, we will learn about creating word problems using your own words. So be ready because you will create your own words. I will give you some examples this afternoon. Okay, now let's start. Watch this video till the end. Okay, ready, go. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Here we go. So steps to create word problems. Once again, I would like to remind you to fill up and submit your attendance form. Thank you. If you haven't it, please do it. And once again, my name is Teacher Gwapo and I'm your math teacher in grade 3 MEP class. So this afternoon, we'll be learning about multiplication. And our objective is just to create word problems involving multiplication. So when creating multiplication word problem is the same, it's like almost the same in creating addition word problems. So creating multiplication word problems, here are the steps to create word problems. Step number 1. Let's say, for example, before we'll do the step number 1 here, example, okay, 27 times 22. Okay, 27 times 22. So step number 1, creating a story based on the multiplication equation. So this is the multiplication equation, 27 times 22. So when you say based on the multiplication equation, you have to understand the equation. Always look at the equation. Maybe the equation is addition or subtraction, or maybe division. So if it is subtraction, so you have to use subtraction symbol. Okay, here this one is multiplication. So let's say, for example, there are 27 items. Okay, 27 items, and each item costs 22 baht. Again, there are 27 items. Each item costs 22 baht. Let's say, for example, the item that you want is a book. So there are 27 books, and each book costs 22 baht. Or let's say, for example, a toy car. Let's say a toy car. There are 27 toy cars, and each toy car costs 22 baht, something like that. So you have to think what item you want to put in here. Let's say, for example, the item that you want is bags. Okay, 27 bags, and the bag, each bag costs 22 baht. Okay, let's say, for example, this one. Again, you have to think of the item, any item you want, a headset, a pencil, a book, a notebook, anything that you want to use, it's okay. Okay, and say, let's say, for example, 27 bags, and each bag worth 22 baht. So step number 2, you will ask a multiplication question. So there are only 2 steps. Step number 1, you have to create a story based on the multiplication equation. So you have to understand the equation and then just write there the items that you want to use. Let's say, for example, there are 27 items. There are 35 items. Okay, there are 45 items. There are 75 items, something like that. And each item worth 22 baht. One item worth 42 baht. Okay, or let's say one item worth 27 baht. Here you can see there are 27 bags. So step number 2, you will ask question, and then it's finished. So asking a multiplication question is step number 2. So let's say, for example, how much money did he pay for all the bags? Okay, now let's say, for example, we will use the name of your friend here. This one here is Harry, right? Harry bought 27 bags, and each bag costs 22 baht. Or let's say Nacha bought 27 bags, and each bag costs 22 baht. Or let's say iPhone bought 27 notebooks, and each notebook cost 22 baht. Or let's say Captain bought 27 toy cars, and each toy car costs 22 baht, something like that. Okay, so you can change the name, you can change the item. Instead of Harry, you can use the name of your friend. For example, Canning. You use the name of Canning here. Canning bought 27 cell phones, and its cell phone costs 22 baht. So you can change the name, and you can change the items or the number of items. Okay, that's it. And then how much money did he pay for all the bags? So this is the answer, how to do it, the multiplication word problems. Harry bought 27 bags. Each bag cost 22 baht. How much money did he pay for all the bags? Or let's say Nacha bought 27 notebooks, and each notebook cost 22 baht. So how much money did he pay for all the notebook? Instead of bag, you change it into notebook. It's okay. Instead of Harry, you can use the name of your friend. For example, Piper. Who else here? Guide, Captain. Okay. Amy, Sopakon, Chayopon. You can change the name here. Okay, you can change the name. Or Prem bought 27 bags. Something like that. Now here in letter A, let me help you in letter A, okay? Letter A. Let's say, for example, in letter A, 35 times 42. Okay, 35 times 42. You can open your book on page 54. Page 54 in your book, so that you can follow with me. You can follow me here. Letter A, 35 times 42. Let's say, for example, here, Guide. We will use the name of Guide. Guide bought 35 kilograms of apples. Again, Guide bought 35 kilograms of apples. And then each kilo cost 42 baht. Okay, each kilo cost 42 baht. So that's it. We use the name of Guide here. And then number 35, we write 35. And the item here is the apple. Guide bought 35 kilograms of apples. And then the price, each kilo cost 42 baht. So that's step number 1. Step number 2, you will make or create a question, asking questions. So what question you want to ask here? How much money did he pay for all the apples? Okay, how much money did he pay for all the apples? So that's it. So that's it. So we can change the name. Okay, we can change the name. We can change the items. Instead of apples, we can write it oranges or lemons. Okay, if a man, or if a man, we use he. If woman, we use she. Okay, now let's continue. Let's continue in letter B. Letter B. Okay, in letter B. Now here in letter B, the equation here, or multiplication equation here, is 45 times 27. So let's say there are 45 classrooms. Okay, you can say there are 45 classrooms, or we say there are 45 offices. Okay, or you can say there are 45 houses. It's okay. So this one is a place, talking about place. A while ago, we talked about fruits. This time, we talk about the place. So let's say there are 45 classrooms. Each room has 27 students. So question, how many students are there all together? So here, we choose the place and then the students or people. Place and people. So instead of classrooms, you can say here houses. You can say here there are 45 houses, or you say there are 45 offices. Okay, office where your mom is working or your dad. Each room has 27 students. So let's say, for example, there are we use the word here, offices. Okay, offices. There are 45 offices. Each office, okay, here, each office has 27 workers. Let's say workers, okay? The one who works in the office, or employees, it's okay. Employers or workers, it's okay. So how many workers or employers, okay? How many workers or employers are there all together? So instead of classroom, you can change into office or houses or buildings. You say there are 45 buildings. Each building has 27 people. How many people are there all together? Okay, so that's it. Now let's proceed in letter C. Okay, letter C. For letter C, okay, now in letter C, the numbers here, or the multiplication equation here, is 75 times 15. 75 times 15. So let's say, for example, there are 75 provinces in Thailand. But in Thailand, in real, Thailand has 77 provinces. Let's say only 75, because we will use this equation, okay, multiplication equation. So let's say there are 75 provinces in Thailand, okay? And each province has 15 people infected by COVID-19 virus. Something like that. So you can change the place here. Instead of Thailand, you can use other countries, okay? You can use Singapore. You can use Laos or other countries or any place. And there, something like that. So instead of Thailand, you use other countries. It's okay. And then you make a question. Find the total number infected by COVID-19 virus. Okay. So here, instead of Thailand, you can change this one. Instead of Thailand, what country you want to use? Let's say you want to use what country? Let us Ravinipa. Ravinipa, what country you want to change? You put here. What country you want? China?
Australia.
Australia. Okay, Australia or China. It's okay. Okay, Australia. So there are 75 provinces in Australia or China, Singapore, United States, and up to you, any country you want to use. And then each province has 15 people infected by COVID-19 virus. Or instead of virus, you can use other sickness. Or infected by SARS. You know SARS? Before there's a very famous virus named SARS. Instead of COVID-19, you can use here bird flu. Okay, you can use here bird flu. Let's say bird flu. Infected by bird flu. Or SARS. Up to you. SARS. Up to you. Any kind of viruses. So you can change instead of COVID-19. And then here, in the question, of course, because you changed the virus, the name of the virus, you change it also. Instead of COVID-19 virus, you can change it into bird flu. Okay, you write here bird flu. That's it. Finish. Right? Very easy, very easy. Okay, here, letter D. In letter D, the multiplication equation here is 38 times 12. 38 times 12. Let's say, for example, There are 12 classrooms. Each classroom has 38 notebooks. How many notebooks are there in total? So that is the example in letter D. Now, I will give you 1 minute. 1 minute to do your own word problem in letter D. Instead of notebook, you can use instead of classroom, you can change any other place. Let's say, for example, there are 12 libraries. Okay, say libraries. Libraries. And each library, here, only an example, it's only an example. Each libraries, okay, its library has 38, instead of notebooks, because in the library we often see there a books, 38 books. So how many books are there in total? Okay, now here we use here, instead of classroom, we can change it into libraries. In here, instead of classroom, we change into library. In here, instead of notebook, we change into books. Here, instead of notebooks, we use here books. Okay, so something like that. Or you can say this one is libraries, right? You can use, let me erase this one. Okay, let me erase. Let's say, for example, there are 12 coffee shops. Coffee shops. Each coffee shop has 38 customers. So how many customers are there in total? So you can use the place like coffee shop, like a basketball field, something like that. There are 12 basketball court. Each basketball court has 38 basketball players. So something like that. Basketball players, football players. You can use any place. But you see, there are 12 houses. Each house has 38 people. Oh, so many people, a lot of people. Each house has 38 people. How many people are there in total? Okay, something like that. Okay, or coffee shop, there are 12 coffee shops. Each coffee shop has 38 customers. How many customers are there in total? Okay, so if you want to use coffee shop, this is the spelling. Okay, it's a coffee shop. Coffee shop. So there are 12 coffee shops. Okay, and each coffee shop has 38 customers. Okay, customers. So you write there the word customers. That's it. Okay, finish. So right there, customers, C-O-S-T-U-M-E-R, customer or customers. So if you want to use like that, it's okay. So you can write here, instead of books, you can use the word customers. And instead of libraries, you can use a coffee shop. So you can write it here. You can replace, you put it there. Okay, the coffee shop instead of libraries. So there are 12 coffee shops. Each coffee shop has 38 customers. How many customers are there in total? Okay, now let us go.
There are 12 libraries.
Okay.
Each
Library. Say it. Each library
library has 38 notebooks. How
Okay.
many books are there in total?
Okay, thank you. Very good. Now, thank you so much. iPhone again, iPhone. Go iPhone.
There are 12 libraries. Each library has 38 books. How many books are there in total?
Okay, very good. Atom.
There are 12 libraries. Each library has 38 books. How many books are there in total?
Okay, thank you. How about guide?
There are 12 trains. Each train has 38 humans. How
Okay.
many humans are there in total?
Very good. Okay, humans. You can say it passengers. Okay, passengers or human is okay, no problem. Humans or passengers. Okay, thank you. It's nice word problem. How about Natakon? Hello, Natakon? Who wants to share their word problems? Anyone from the class who wants to share? Ion. Hello, Ion. Okay, can you share your word problem?
Okay.
Thank you.
There are 12 computer rooms. Each computer room has 38 computers. How many computers are there in total?
Very good. So instead of classroom, Ion used computer rooms. Very good, computer rooms. And then instead of notebooks, she uses computers. Very good, Ion. Wow, amazing. Very good. Very good. Who else? Who wants to read? Raise your hand. Anyone from the class? Just raise your hand because maybe I can't see you here. Anyone? Uh-oh, no more? Okay. So if there is none, how about Winton? How about Winton? Winton, are you finished? Let us Winton. So you can change the name of the place, okay? Okay, go Winton.
There are 12 buses.
Okay.
Each bus has 38 passengers. How many passengers are there in total?
Very good. There are 12 buses and each bus has 38 passengers. And then question, how many passengers are there in total? Wow, amazing. Thank you. Very good. Now we will proceed to exercise E, okay? Okay, here we go. Letter E. Now in letter E, the multiplication equation here is 13 times 23. 13 times 23. Let's say, for example, the hospital can give 23 free Pfizer vaccines in 1 hour. Okay, the hospital can give 23 free Pfizer vaccines in an hour. In an hour. Now, how many Pfizer vaccines can they give in 13 such hours? Something like that. So here in the word here, hospital, the place here is hospital, right? So instead of hospital, you can change this one. Instead of hospital, what do you want here? Let's say, for example, you want here what place you want. Let's say, for example, you want a stores, okay, or 7-Eleven store, okay. Let's say store, mini store, mini store, like 7-Eleven, okay, 7-Eleven mini store. The mini store, I say 7-Eleven. Let's be specific here. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven can give 23 Ice cream. Let's say ice cream. Ice creams. Ice cream on sticks. Okay, ice cream on stick. Let's say ice cream on stick, or any food you want there. Let's say Yakult or ice cream on stick. It's a what's the good thing here? Maybe let's say ice cream cone. Ice cream cone. Let's say ice cream cone. Okay, ice cream cones. Let's put S here. So the 7-Eleven can give 23 ice cream cones in an hour. Okay, in an hour. Now we change this one. Instead of Pfizer, vaccines, we change this one into ice cream cones. So the 7-Eleven can give 23 free ice cream cones in an hour. So instead of 7-Eleven, you can see right here, Big C, Tisco Lotus, Canteen. Okay, the 7-Eleven can give 23 ice cream cones in an hour. How many? This one is vaccine, right? So we can change this one if you want to change. So let's say, how many ice cream cone? Okay, you can see ice cream ice cream cone can they give in 13 such hours? Ice cream cones. So you can change this one. Instead of ice cream, you can change any product that they have. You can say, instead of ice cream, you want to put there Coca-Cola, Yakult, burger. Okay, burger. The 7-Eleven can give 23 free burgers in an hour. How many burgers can they give in 13 such hours? Okay, ready? Okay, go, Atom.
7-Eleven can give 23 free ice cream cones in an hour. How many ice cream cones can they give in
13
13
such hours. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Atom. Who wants to read? Who wants to read? Share your word problem. Okay, from 3/3. Okay, go.
The police office can give 23 police in an hall. How
Okay.
many police can they give 13 such hall?
Wow, very good. It's a police office, right? Okay. Your friend here says that the police office can give 23 policemen in an hour. So how many policemen can they give in 13 such hour? Very good word problem. Very good. Who else? Who else? Who wants to share? Go. Just unmute your microphone.
The
Go.
Pizza Hut can give 23 pizza in an hour. How many pizzas can they give in 13 just hours?
Okay, pizza. Oh, I'm hungry now. I heard the word pizza. Okay, so the pizza company can give 23 free pizzas in 1 hour. Very good, guide. Thank you. Thank you. Who else? iPhone? iPhone again, raising his hand again. And then Nietzsche is next to iPhone, Nietzsche. Okay, go.
The 7-Eleven can give 23 free Lay's chips in an hour. How many Lay's chips can they give in 13 such hours?
Wow, very good. Thank you. Wow. Okay, Nietzsche. Nietzsche, go, Nietzsche.
The 7-Eleven can give 23 free cola in an hour. How many cola can they give in
Lay's chips My
Uh,
favorite texture is the
power.
flavor of Lay's kit is called Toys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I want everybody to share the word problem, but we don't have enough time. It's already time. We have already an overtime. It's already 2:44 in the afternoon. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so glad that you joined in our class today. Now, I have something to tell you that I will give you a homework, things to do. Okay, things to, okay. So just answer this one, make your own word problems, and then share it to your friends. And then let your friends answer this. Okay? Okay, thank you so much, everyone. See you next meeting. See you on Thursday. Thank you. Okay, thank you for watching and listening with Teacher Gwapo. Goodbye. God bless everyone. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you on Thursday. Say goodbye to your friends.
Teacher,
No need to take photo.
photo.
No need.
54 and 55.
No need. It's okay. No need to take photo.
Teacher, and answer.
Just answer only. Just answer.
Okay, bye.
No need to take photo.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't take photo.
Bye-bye.
55 and 54.
Kasturi.
Don't take photo.
Kasturi.
No.
Okay.